Twitch transcode priority is actually the dumbest system ever. I literally just restarted the stream like 5 times and checked whether I had transcodes every time, and now we're here. So that's one strike against YouTube as long as I'm willing to do the annoying thing every single time, but also fucking YouTube doesn't even have source quality. They forcibly transcode even your highest resolution. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hey, we got people. It's Laz. I wonder if anybody besides me actually hosts SPB Attack on like a netgame server these days. Yeah, I talked about this earlier. Fucking YouTube is like, there's a billion things that are wrong in small ways, and then Twitch is like perfect except for 3 things that are wrong in like literally criminal and negligent ways. The SPB Attack download that's distributed on the HostMod thread is like up to date and working. Previously, it was distributed as part of HostMod because of Cart's aggressive add-on limit. But since the add-on limit was relaxed, I moved it out of HostMod so that HostMod itself could be a lighter weight download. My favorite YouTube issues is we broke the playlist shuffle, but only sometimes. Oh yeah, I think Lyra complains about that. Fucking autoplay versus, like, playlist shuffle. Doing weird things and repeating stuff. I promise you don't need to wait for me to finish this, although I guess now you can. That fill in stacked FOFs. Yeah, I'm gonna get rused. They're gonna join the second before I cross the finish line. There it is. You missed your fucking start because you're too busy switching stats. Do I have a blind shot that I can make here? That was probably a little bit too early, or they took low path. Exit trap, maybe? That, not quite. Not the best exit strategy. What's up? I love 1v1. What's up again, somehow? I don't know how dash gates work, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. The frontrunner drops them. They drop them faster if they're better at frontrunning. They're bigger if they're fucking, even better at frontrunning. Run through them for free mini-turbos. If you have been sitting on an item for 55,000 years, they become less powerful because smuggling items is too good. I'm taking a hit guaranteed if I don't fucking... yeah. Okay, that triple Orbeez kind of unfair. Yeah, fucking tell me, please. Welcome back. Be careful with the raid bots and stuff that have been going around. Oh yeah, I hear that's a thing, huh? Well, real quick, I'll fucking set up followers and sub-only chat buttons. Just slam the button. Oh, my fucking water's upstairs. I told myself fucking 50,000 times that I was gonna remember to bring it down, and then I just didn't. So this is running a new version of the veto vote system that does, like, allow hell maps. It's a pretty low chance, but I took some suggestions from Stream Chat the last time I showed off this feature. Okay. Hey, Envy. Finally returning to the place where I can use emotes. Yeah, I fucking... The metrics on how many people in my community are, like, Prime subs specifically because it is free are kind of funny. Oh man, can I assassinate Labs with invincibility again? See, it's tough to, like, get gate-related overtakes specifically while you're holding a power item because it drops down gate power pretty drastically. That's how, like, that mechanic works. See you later. Nerfing rockets again, by the way. Fellow bots seem to have been mostly stopped by requiring verification. Yeah, I forget if I actually need email verification on this channel. I think that may have been something I said at some point. It's pretty straightforward for me to do. I was wondering if I should exit trap that. Alright, chillin' now. Ooh, that's sketchy. Okay. Oh! Oh no! I'm dead. Actual next generation spike! What an ending! Oh my god. Alright, let me go get my water real quick. I fucking forgot about it. Oh god, what did I do? Okay, we're in 10th high, just don't die. Fuck! Welcome back to Cart. As the great sages once said, hydrate or dihydrate. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Fascinating. I don't know what the fuck happened to me, but hopefully when game capture hooks again. So you can see the game going. I'm just waiting patiently. Okay, cool. That says, I think I still like YouTube's ability to scroll back in the video, because it's times like where I'm working and I miss the good moment and just have to feel sad about it. Yeah, that's like... I wondered why that's not a Twitch feature that exists, since it's like the most obvious thing that YouTube does better. It might be the only thing that YouTube does objectively better than Twitch, is like real-time scrollback. Shark says, I don't know if it's just me, but having the gameplay on top in 21.9 suddenly feels strange. Don't know if having the extra elements on top would be more comfy instead. I've seen people take what feels to me like the worst of both worlds and center the 21.9 display, and then do like two thin strips, top and bottom, where you can't really fit anything of any importance. That one kind of bothers me. Kenrick asks, what exactly is dehydrating? It's the opposite of hydrating, where instead of becoming refreshed and energized and ready to meet the harsh challenges of the world, you die. Hopefully that helps. Oh, I don't have auto excel on. Fuck, I don't know how to fucking type in Colmec. Alternatively, it's drowning. It's like the mutability of the English language, where like flammable means both flammable and inflammable. Or fucking inflammable means both flammable and inflammable. Alright, so I'm fucking 2,000 years behind, except somehow not even in last. Couldn't quite get the fucking whack-ass girl cancel launch. Went a little bit too early. Ow! Help! I just wanted to throw a fucking cheeky trap. Oh, god damn it. This narrow-ass hallway is like fucking ping-pong central. That's mine. Alright. We're in business. Yeah, I noticed that dash gates grow substantially more rewarding for people who are not super comfortable with cornering, or in cornering situations where grow is naturally sort of weak because it doesn't have the ability to let loose with mini turbos for very long. That was kind of an unintended side effect, but it ended up being nice enough that I kept it and didn't feel like I had to buff grow any. In fact, it might be runaway strong in more situations now, which is probably why people felt that rocket sneakers, despite being pretty reasonable in prior builds, were too strong as well. So I think 20-25 second in timer followed immediately with a veto vote is probably a good compromise of you have some time to breathe and you keep relatively little downtime. The idea is to get more races in the same amount of time while still not completely sacrificing the idea of players being able to control what tracks they want to play on. While at the same time, again, making sure that unpopular courses aren't punished what I feel is too much. Everybody should get to play in stuff they like. I think unpopular courses should be played less is reasonable. Unpopular courses should be played never is not. Is that why I couldn't watch on my phone because you kept restarting the stream? Oh yeah, sure is. Sorry, maybe I should throw something into the title while I'm transcode fishing. Just to let people know that not being able to see shit is normal. Unfortunately, I can't suppress or manually send the go live notifications, so mobile users will likely see it the moment that I start fishing. What the fuck? Lightning shield range crazy. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh, that's okay, I got one more lap. I'm not even like a turn behind the front runner either. Some shit must have gone down up there. Such a chaotic turn. Oh my god! Everything is everywhere! Being an affiliate really should entitle you to 4 ADP as well as Source. It's ridiculous you have to do that. See, the thing is, like, if Twitch Turbo included, like, you are guaranteed to have transcodes when you stream, I'd buy it, like, in a heartbeat. Even though, like, I use a fucking ad blocker on Twitch, and, like, I barely watch other streams to begin with, aside from, like, 1 or 2 people. 100%, like, in a heartbeat, I would take that deal. It seems like they're leaving money on the table by not allowing people to do that. Like, fuck it, I'll pay for my CPU resources. That's something I'm completely willing to do. Here, let's play cheat handling, because it's fun. Bootleg Rainbow. Hold on. I wonder if I should do a follower alert again. Nah, I had this conversation with myself earlier and decided that it makes me uncomfortable when I follow expecting it to be an invisible action, and then the fucking broadcaster decides to, like, name me in particular out loud. I'm super not okay with that. Of course, part of that is because I kind of regret my username choice. I wish Twitch would let me reclaim Tyron, since that account has been inactive for 500,000 years. Oh my god. Help! It's fucking International Play Like a Shitter night, apparently. That cut entry is actually really close. I feel like that might be spaced for normal speed. I really wanted to keep my rainbow, but didn't want to take that lightning shield, so I just decided to fucking break and die. Mid-air jaws are cheating. I know that's coming for me as soon as I go through the set. Okay, hit the wall. Hey, you're not holding, so this is my best. Oh, wait. I guess Laz must have gotten hit by something else. Alright, clean defense. It would be a real power move to release mods for a game you've never played. Sounds like the guy who works on Special K, where he's like, I don't even like Nier Automata, but here's a fucking comprehensive mod that completely fixes the entirely broken PC port. You're welcome. Also, fuck pirates. Yeah, the fucking AI upscale shit. That shit bothers me. The fucking AI texture upscale shit kind of seems to, like, operate in the same area as, like, the fucking, oh, we interpolated all the cutscenes for higher quality. Like, hey, you probably made them look worse. Like, just saying. Wow, what the fuck happened back there? Laz's egg box must have caused mass chaos. The guy who made DS Fix didn't cake Dark Souls. Didn't play Dark Souls. That's fantastic. Refuses to elaborate further, leaves. Nope. That was a bit of an ambitious shot. Maybe I should have just played that normal, but I wanted to get the crazy angle. Wait. I don't know why I saw something different than what I had in my box. My brain just didn't for a second. Please ignore that. Alright, so Laz is like basically a free uncontested first for a bit. Wait a minute. Who is... No, there's some paint trading happening up there. I didn't see Jost quite that close. I think I'm out of range to pull a sneaker, so... Maybe I could have saved that, but I don't think it would have detonated in time no matter. Wild. Who to play? I was gonna play Sakura before. Somebody said bootleg Ramo hackery. Does Dante's rank on the signpost change depending on his placement? You only signpost if you're in first, so... Oh yeah, the fucking hentai decensoring AI. I saw some of the threads about that. That shit is hilarious. That's like... We live in a really weird and amazing future. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, I missed the set, and they're holding behind me, so I'm gonna try to hold close to the wall. Oh well. If you're, like, completely defenseless against somebody who's got, like, an actual shot on you, I think the best general thing you can do to make it more difficult for them is to hang out near a wall. Cuts off one side of the angle, so there's a little bit more room for error. Alright. Managed to hit wacky fucking mid-set checkmate there. Ho ho ho! Okay. All right. Thanks. Thank you. I was really, really worried that was going to be solid for a second. Not quite. Shit. That's really bad, actually. Yeah, if I was Laz, I'd be a little concerned in this situation. Oh, fuck. And I wrong drifted out of it. What a mess! I definitely did not do, like, the cool kid fucking turn on a dime slip tide. Where, like, you come to a complete stop to turn and then, like, finish the rest of the turn in a slip tide, gaining speed back while you still have sneaker duration. That's what I was trying to do, and instead, I fucking died. Game's hard. I just didn't pick a top tier. Alright, we've now arrived at feet conversations. Maybe going back to Twitch was a mistake, actually. Gonna feed the decensoring AI an entirely black square and see what happens. Figure it out! And then it creates the fucking hentai Mona Lisa. Sometimes we have good conversations here, and then other times today happens. Really trying not to fall off. Shut up! Alright. I have picked a top tier, and now I am in first. I sure no one takes the fucking gigantic cut. That's a difficult situation to defend against. I wasn't actually sure where that was going, so I mostly threw it because I was curious. Yeah, I was actually in significantly more danger being in front there. It's pretty easy to take that shot against a slow orbital. Wow, the mine fucking ricocheted off the bridge. Alright. Trying to take a weird outside line here. Because I'm getting rolled up on by the entire squad. I think I got a good launch here. Oh, no MT. No MT again, I'm so bad. Alright. Pretty rough cornering. I'm not used to playing like heavier heavyweights. I don't typically go beyond 5 weight. Yeah, it was a good attempt, but just fucking couldn't hold it together at the end. National asked, did YouTube get on your nerves? The way I've described it is that when streaming to YouTube, like, about a gazillion things are, like, very slightly wrong or stupid. And then on Twitch, everything is perfect except for, like, 3 things that are, like, negligently and criminally stupid. And, like, the features on Twitch that are godlessly dumb can be worked around a little bit easier than basically, like, the missing stair in every single step of the YouTube streaming experience. Also, Tyron W squish. That's a good point, Gecko. Thanks. Yeah, it's like they added clips, but the experience for clips is actually kind of bad. And the editor is a little bit, like, I don't know, I found it a little buggy. Highly ambitious long shot that nearly kills me instead of my intended target, and then randomly fucking baps Vince. Board play! Oh well, at least I didn't lose too much progress. That's basically invisible there. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, top chat is terrible. Top chat and the fucking undisableable link filter was actually, like, seriously harming chat. Plus, like, you don't realize this until you go without it, but the latency on chat on YouTube was actually, like, severely harming the experience. You don't normally expect that to be, like, such a bad thing. It's like, chat delay happens. But it was, like, really drastic. And it wasn't consistent for everyone in the stream, so it was really hard to get a feel for. I made the dash gate hitboxes so fucking lenient. basically a saint. Is the game audio too loud? Besides that? I'm trying to get used to, like... I changed a few things about my audio setup in the process of, like, cleaning up some of my scenes for 21.9. No, 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 please. So everybody passed me in the fucking air. That sucks. If only you weren't an affiliate here, I could easily be circumvented with multi-streaming, but oh well. It's sort of tempting to just do it anyway, you know? Yeah, the music is pretty low on this track. Yeah, Top Chat was like a fucking landmine. For those of you who didn't watch my YouTube streams very often, the default view of chat was like a heavily filtered one that basically silently removed all messages containing profanity or that looked like they were low effort / off topic. Whoa, my frame rate, hello. And, like, that had to be set off on a client basis every single time. There was no way for me to set the default for it. And there was no way for you to set your individual default for it either. Every single time you tune into the stream, you have to remember to turn it off or you miss half the fucking chat. Because we all cannot stop saying fuck. Have you guys seen the fucking best Vine ever related to the fucking Sonic shield noises? I'm gonna bring that up after this. Yeah, like auto moderation in YouTube chat. Good thing. Making those settings completely, like, opaque to the broadcaster and imposing defaults on everyone regardless of what kind of community it is. Not great. My client performance does not seem very good today. I'm feeling a little stuttery. Maybe it's just the courses we're getting. And before I forgot to fucking turn on G-Sync or something. I feel like I definitely know that. Wow! The radius! Did someone else set it off? Oh, that's 100% insta-shield crash or something, isn't it? No, but insta-shield crash fucking kills everyone. And that sucks. Alright, so while I wait for this to die... Wow, it's taking its sweet time, too. Yeah, I haven't set up the required stuff for core dumps yet, unfortunately. Alright, you ready for this? So many of you have seen that, but for those of you who haven't... It's actually so good. My sense of humor has atrophied over the years, I think. Kaze says, this new keyboard camera is weirdly satisfying. I like that I can see the monitor and I don't know why. That's legit. Actually, maybe I'm fucking stuttering because fucking Twitch previews on my other monitor. I don't actually need the dashboard open now that I have fucking transcodes. We fished successfully. Oh wow, it's dead as fuck? Oh! It's Spec Bomb. Fucking the last line here is, Kurzov became a spectator. Damn, and I thought I had most of that shit covered. I guess not. Wait a minute, there's 2 copies of host mod on this server. Fuck. I'm gonna restart it again. Sorry for anybody who just got in. Fucking RC2 and RC4 were both loaded for some reason. I'm honestly shocked it didn't light on fire. You're looking for Sliptide Dimension in the server list. Yeah, I made a mistake. I'm using a fucking pre-release version here to test out the veto voting stuff. And so when I wanted to patch in the latest version, I didn't do the fucking config stuff correctly, and I just literally threw it into the folder and restarted. And apparently, when I tried to delete the older version, it either didn't take or I hit the wrong button. Not quite. Needed that a little bit further in. So now it feels way smoother. I don't know whether that's lack of double host mod, also somebody fucking died, or me closing the Twitch preview on the side. Wow, really? That looked a lot like an invisible wall. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure if it was or whether I just messed up the angle. I'd have to go back and check later. Ah, my shots are the best. Yeah, maybe it was double spec bomb prevention. That was actually probably it. It tried to forcibly unspec someone who was already unspec'd and the game got confused.
Nice.
I don't know, I only have a vague sense of why spec bomb even happens. The fact that a Lua mitigation works on it at all is honestly kind of confusing to me. Is 63 files a lot for netplay these days? I swear most modded servers I see are running like 100 plus. Like, Sliptide used to be considered heavily modded, and now it's like one of the lighter servers, IMO, that doesn't like deliberately try to stay vanilla. I wonder if the strat for event games is actually to, like, kick the bottom half of the server after every race, and then anybody who's fucking waiting can get in. Nah, because there's no way for the server to tell whether someone is actually waiting, and kicking people needlessly sucks. I mean, you could inject a delayed connect attempt into their fucking console. You could, like, kick them after doing, like, wait 70, connect to the server. I wonder. The meta of, like, Ashnal's waiting to join full server stuff has made event games so weird. I think it's a good feature to have, but it's definitely changed the situation a bit. Made a couple small changes to the veto script, but hell maps are really the big one. The chances are set pretty low by default though, because I don't generally enjoy, like, hell maps getting frequently forced. So it's possible that we'll see very few and or none tonight. Decided to just skip out on the pad entirely. Yeah, I remember you were talking with Mocha earlier, Ashnell, about like how on a 14p server, if enough people are queued up waiting to join, it's plausible that 3 people could register a join request at the exact same moment. I wonder if there's a way to, like, stagger those requests to dodge that particular game bug. And yeah, I dig this course's music selection. Shotgun Kiss is just so fucking, it's so full of energy. I feel like all of my contributions to this game basically come down to like kludges that I implemented to avoid fixing hardcode bugs, because I don't know any C. Actually, maybe, should I fucking Iron Man tonight?
Easy. Easy.
Yeah, I'll just fucking Iron Man and see what's up. Is this Monaco? Shit. That's kind of cool. Kaze says nobody knows C. Hell yeah. There's all sorts of wacky things that happen whenever fucking netcommand is, like, involved. The 2-tick delay on that kind of stuff is so crazy. Part of me is still convinced that the fucking host mod Discord integration stuff is unstable. But the crashes don't seem to have anything to do with like messages getting pulled for or sent, so... I still need to actually release the bot for that. I just really don't want to be on the hook for supporting it, and like, the feature itself is pretty bare bones and rough around the edges. I don't really consider it production friendly. Oh, that's interesting. Why can that happen? I was wondering if there was a death plan anywhere in there. Had to do that to avoid spinning out of the banana, but now I have a terrible line. Alright, I've got a lap to catch up, but I'm like a couple turns behind because of that, so... we'll see what goes down. Ah, not quite. I was hoping to preserve a rainbow through that. I'm actually shit. That's super tragic. I could have recovered a lot better from that. Porter asks, I might be a bit behind in recent stuff, but why the switch back to Twitch? YouTube chat is bad. That is the vast majority of the problems. YouTube chat is a fucking nightmare, actually. I want the bass on the equalizer back there.
Nice.
Hello, Siron. You ever set up core dumps in your server? I haven't yet. I really need to, but I've been so fucking lazy about it because I know absolutely nothing about how to work GDB. see. Fascinating. Oh, Sauron's fucking 7'9". Huge. Oh no. Handling is so hard. I actually never realized how bad it is to trap that pad. You have sight on it so late since it's behind the fucking ramp. Yeah, I need to put some time towards it soon. I missed the pad again. When I'm playing unfamiliar stats, I really need to chill out on, like, taking aggressive lines. What a fucking exchange. Good God. I went for the fucking super ambitious angled shot because I knew a fucking shot to the back was never gonna work, but I had no plan for what would happen when that shot connected if they hadn't already shot at me. And when you have no plan to deal with an item and you're 9 weight, you basically just die automatically. I'm scared. I'm actually gonna stay to the out. Oh, okay, too far to the outside, apparently. You have unlocked last place. I think I heard Rainbow there. Oh, I had 2. Shit. That was definitely still red. Oh my god. Help me! I'm playing so far, like, above my pay grade right now. I gotta play a little bit safer when I'm on familiar stats. Whoa, that airtime. You actually blocked that shot? Was that on purpose? Clean. I forget what that's for. Is that for a fucking old cut that used to be there? Yeah. Turn models off. If I'm playing fucking random tonight, I like the look of it. Yeah, it was the fucking scoop cut under the big-ass fucking, like the one where you went under the, fucking third-to-last turn. And basically just landed on the next pad. I appreciate the direct call out.
What's wrong?
This course is fucking wacky. That is my entire take on the thing. 2-8. So this is Eggman Clone then, right? I think if I get another character commissioned, they'll probably be like moderate top right, since that's the block I've been having the most fun with in Juicebox overall. Code Empress's stats were chosen based on what I thought was like the strongest vanilla stat block that also had like bonus cards compatibility, so I wouldn't have to lose muscle memory if I was playing on like a true vanilla server. Because that was back at the time where like nobody was doing modded besides Sliptide Dimension because of how fucking nightmarish the situation was with the downloader. And like the number of whack-ass bugs that could happen from mid-race joins. The days of join guard. Chat, please post J. Whoa! Oh my god, that combo hit! What the fuck? That's brutal! Oh shit. I think that was the best I could recover from that situation. Wait, am I leading? What the fuck? What happened back there? Huh? Did you get fucking punted out of your spin? Because you hadn't even teched yet. Your tech window came up while you were airborne. Wow. Huh, Stream Deck is not letting me fucking take a clip. That's weird. Do I need to add a new account? I'll do that later, I think. Maybe I invalidated the fucking token and it doesn't know. Remember Shrink being disabled on 75% of servers. Yup. That was still, like, easy. The most insane I've ever gone over, like, bug fixes was after Ashnal figured out, like, the root cause of that shit by doing, like, forensics on Casual Army. Fucking recreating the fucking rocket sneaker visual in Lua to dodge that bug until a hardcode fix could be made. I felt like a fucking brain genius, but everything about, like, sprite alignment and fucking grab flip gave me a fucking hernia. Like, I had a nosebleed for weeks trying to program. Fortunately for everyone, I have, like, just enough ability to know that I can technically do something, even if it will cause me great pain. And, like, just enough neurotic tendencies to know that if I can do something, I have to do it, even if the fucking effort-to-reward ratio is wildly out of balance, and I'm, like, the wrong person for the job. Not quite. I get so ambitious trying to carry rainbows. It's, like, my biggest vice. Yeah, I remember that. The fucking sneakers would detach at, like, uninitialized angles or something, right? Yeah, I referenced your fucking details of the glitch when doing the Lua recreation, and so I think the Lua rocket sneakers that Hostmod had for a while also exhibited that behavior. Jesus, I'm actually terrible. I think I was a little bit distracted that time around. Let's call Iron Man fucking weight training and just wash away all the losses. Yeah, see, that's the thing about being able to wait on full servers. People fucking teleport in right now. I'm really a fan of Juicebox. Even if I think playing on Juicebox brings my personal win rate down, I have a lot more fun playing. But I do want to do some stuff, probably in the near future, to maybe tone down the level of chaos a bit in large groups. like, say, 10 plus. I think the mod is in a really good place at low player counts, and then at high player counts it starts to get, like... The chaos might be a little bit too constant. And so I want to try some test builds that give players a little bit more of a break after, like, dramatic events happen. AJ isn't into programming, else world peace would have been achieved. Yeah, it's... So there's a satisfaction associated with writing good code, but I never write good code. For the most part, I view my ability to program as, like, a superpower that I must never unleash. It's just something that I take advantage of when my anger over, like, working with computers is less than my anger over a thing that I thought of not existing. Juice box plus wipe stones. I made Juice Box pretty deliberately difficult to combine with other fall gameplay conversion mods by not, like, giving it any fucking toggles. Because I really do not want to deal with anybody walking into a fucking mustard gas modded server and seeing my shit next to other people's shit and misattributing who's responsible for what. That comes from a really long period of time where people were undeniably convinced that host mod caused several, like, server-destroying desyncs when it did no such thing. Ajnel says, Shrink is still disabled on a good few servers as a lot of players still dislike it. Yeah. I think Shrink is, like... It feels like a necessary pack compression mechanism in vanilla gameplay, if that's the sort of thing that you care about. But the unmodified, like, 20-second duration across the entire pack is pretty punishing. Ow. Come on. Not quite. Anything but a lightning shield, and I think my plan would have been decent. I think last time I streamed I was talking about advanced tricks and how, like, fucking crazy it is. Like, it's completely broken, of course, but, like, that comes with the territory, and I do like the way that it makes player-to-player air interactions a little bit more interesting. Not something that I host with myself or play with particularly regularly, but the sessions I've played with it are pretty neat. I fucking break out here. Holy fucking active frames. Did you guys fucking see that? The smoke had, like, completely dissipated. How did nobody die to that? Like, 5 people squeezed through there. When are we fixing the look at function? Check site, nightmare, 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 nightmare. Well, I killed some humans. Alright, hold on. Add new... Where's my password manager? Do I not have you open? Are you serious? Fucking... Okay, now that's done with. Sorry, I had to interrupt the stream because shit wasn't working and it made my brain fucking explode. I think at some point I probably fucking invalidated the Stream Deck's access to my Twitch account. And the Stream Deck never bothered to check that the fucking API keys that it had were valid. I think at some point I probably went through the fucking apps connected to my Twitch account and just deleted all of them. The idea of 1.4 on the horizon is pretty exciting. The for real last V1 life support branch, you know? I wonder... Has anyone hardcode fixed the fact that items lose their origin when their player's death pit? I'm sure that's like just a desperately simple fix. But... Oh yeah, let me fucking put on the cheat stick. Need to get the fucking high stick! This thing is hilarious. It's one of the main reasons I love my controller. Oh no. Like, I have a Lua mitigation for that also saves, like, the player ID that, like, dropped items belong to, and if the Mo goes invalid, it recreates that from the player ID. But it kind of sucks to have to do that in Lua by, like, mob thinking with those objects, instead of just, like, changing the player death handler to update references to dropped items. Oh my god, this is very difficult. Almost fucking airshot myself with an egg box. That's great. Two hits. I'm gonna make a fucking character add-on that's just blinders. It's the opposite of this. Instead of not being able to see anything near your character, you can only see things near your character. Yeah, I'm surprised that the player mob gets recreated when they respawn. Okay. I'm just trying to do my best in this cruel and heartless world. It's amazing that being in flash ticks is a visibility buff for this character. Yeah, I did kind of a dumb little Halloween thing where you could only see players that were within like fucking 1,000 frac units of you or something. Fucking jump scare item interactions. Hornet is miserable. I hate this. Yeah, I think a hardcode fix for that would help out a lot of fucking mods. Like, I needed to do the Lua mitigation for that because if I ever want to fucking do anything with friend mod ever again, being able to reliably track who owns a given item is super important if I want to change friendly fire behavior. 2-5, huh? This might actually be pretty comfortable to play. High sparks, reasonable handling. We'll change the reference to the player instead of their mob. Yeah, exactly. I was originally just going to store a reference to the fucking... Well, actually, I wasn't even going to store a reference at all. I was just going to have the fucking color of the mob determine its team allegiance. But then I realized I need to track the owner as well, because if I'm going to make friendly fire not kill you instantly, I still want to prevent people from directly shooting themselves with Orbinauts. So I need to track who originally dropped the fucking thing. That's a weirdly lethal mine placement for something that I did completely blind. Wow, they really tried to pass on the inside there? And they're already back, fuck. I think if that had connected, it probably would have knocked me over the line, but it was gonna be close. Yeah, it's... the reason you need to have the Mo is because you're getting a reference to, like, Source or Inflictor in the should X hooks, I think. It's been a while since I worked with this kind of stuff, so I could be mistaken, but that's the problem I remember running into. I was ready. Same. Oh boy, it's the top tier. 7.6 is actually super top tier stats too, it's so appropriate. I should have deployed way earlier. Should have deployed on the way down. Okay. Didn't get murdered too badly. Fucking Runa being a mid-air hit terrorist as usual. We had so fucking... I'm sure Runa still has those gifs of, like, the last time we played Juicebox, the fucking mid-air hit trading that happened. It was worth a try. I think just not killing the player would fix it all. For sure, but, like, the bug is observable even in hit feed, where, like, it doesn't have correct information about who fucking threw what item if they death pit. And hit feed is literally just like a visual mod that doesn't make gameplay changes at all. Oh wow. I didn't actually expect it to be able to land there. I thought that fucking target was just like jump scare stuff. Or do you mean not killing the player from like the hardcode side, just like teleporting them? Yeah, I don't know why player T gets recreated on spawn. I assume there's some reason for that to happen, because why would you do it that way if there wasn't a reason? I guess it could be like a vanilla or Doom Legacy holdover as well, but that would kind of surprise me. Oh, I'm massively overshot. Oh no. I'm getting owned! Gotta throw my fucking weight around against a Chow player. The obligatory "you can do nothing about me" drop. That's such a rough situation if they're tailing you, because as soon as you throw that, it strips their item too. So they have to attack recognizing the situation and pass you before you get the opportunity to throw that. Definitely holder from SRB2, people are saying. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I got a knot in my fucking back for some reason. Sucks. Yeah, V2 definitely looks like it just fucking yeets the player along the McDonald's path or what have you. I'll never be able to forget McDonald's respawning as a critique of that mechanic and like how little sense that it made. Look, it's Seaside. Whoa! Okay. Shenji joined on 1.4. Everyone point and laugh. I doubt that happened. Yeah, onion ring respawning. That's happened a couple times in, like, Juicebox dev games, where someone will join using, like, the V2 EXE. Someone from Kart Crew will join with the V2 EXE. They immediately bomb, and I get worried, like, oh fuck, what did I mess up in the last update that makes people sync fail? And then they're like, I'm a dumbass, and I instantly understand. Seaside says, oh hell yeah, you rolled my main. Did you not hear me literally say, hey, it's Seaside when this character came up? I associate certain players with certain characters really strongly now. Like, if I see fucking, even vaguely red Sakura, it's Runa every time. It was fucking me up when it was Kurzov earlier. Oh, come on. I fucking thought I was exiting totally differently. Wow, and I didn't even get to fucking early detonate. Can I not buffer that? I forget. I tried to detonate inside the item set so I could get back quicker, but... Ooh. Dude, trap items on the fucking ice! No Bio-N! No! Oh, I fucking magneted. Oh no, I magneted Lapras. Do not want Bio-N. I reject your Bio-N. Alright, what the fuck is going on? Raise max people to 16 when stream. I mean, first off, you can't. Second off, no. You can't raise to 16 because this is dedicated, because I'm not gonna fucking player host for people from all around the world and then play with D0 and, like, cheat. You can't host at 15, because then if you get the dual join bug, which happens very often if people are hammering on the door of a server trying to get in, it immediately kills the entire server. Like, the reason I host with 12 is because Juicebox IMO plays best at 10 to, like, 8 to 10, honestly. 12 is like me compromising for letting more people in. That's like, I want to make Juice more tolerant of heavy games, and I think the only way I can do that is actually to reduce pack mobility. At least in the early stages of the race, so players have more of an opportunity to spread out. I want to address some of the people who, like, are avoiding Juice because they think it's, like, too chaotic, or that it's, like, unfairly difficult to gain a substantial lead. And I don't want to overcorrect for that either, because I think Juice right now is, like, I like the way that I designed it, obviously, or I wouldn't have designed it this way. And so I want to preserve the things that I like about it while seeing if it's possible to address those concerns at the same time. And I think a lot of that perception has to do with the fact that, like, it's incredibly common for this game to be played in ridiculously fucked up packed lobbies. Like, to the extent where, like, the integrity of vanilla gameplay is pretty bad. There's a reason that half the KMP features are like, in large lobbies do X. Extended flash ticks, fucking item limiter, etc. I'm going to scrub quote blame my lack of skill in the absence of Hetty and Bubbling in the character select. Man, I gotta do another pass to the MB for more characters. I think we're, like, basically pushing the limit on this server at all times. But I'm pretty happy with the roster that's here, given the constraints of, like, 2 parts FGC retirement home, 1 part, like, the good half of anime, the good 1/500th of anime.
Enemy down.
Hey, look. It's Assbot 9000. This fucking stalls at the start of the race are worrying me. I wonder what's causing people to get, like, recoverably desynced at race start. Don't forget 9 billion parts Mahjong game. Dude, somebody put fucking Furten Cat in SRB2 cart. We got the voice lines all lined up.
Enemy down.
National says, I had someone describe to me that they disliked Juice because they felt like the hits given and taken weren't impactful due to buffed recoveries. Yeah, for sure. I think, like, when people think of, like, what does it mean for item play to be at the forefront of the race, there's one school of thought that means I should be rewarded hugely for successful hits, and, like, another school of thought that's like, I want to be, like, interacting with items constantly. I want to, like, get more opportunities to use items during the race, instead of, like, spending a lot of time fishing for shoes, as I think is common in vanilla. Ah, fucking miss the spring panel. And the unfortunate thing is I don't think those philosophies can intersect without the game feeling very frustrating to play. I think that if you want items to be more present, then you have to soften the consequences of getting hit to at least some extent. And the way that ties in with, like, bringing players closer together in general, because I'm one of the people who firmly believes that, like, the base game's comeback mechanics simply are not strong enough with the way that people have gotten to be able to drive these days. Then, like, you sort of have to do something about the idea that people are going to be forced into item interactions. Yeah, I've actually thought about that, like, active hits disabling people for longer than, like, trap hits, since it requires a little bit more, like, active reading and effort on the part of the player taking, nailing the hit. My general plan for that sort of feedback is to, like, at the very least in the early stages of the game... Jesus. At the very least in the early stages of the game, trying to, like, dial back some of the rubber band force a little bit, so that players can become farther apart, and, like, are forced into less stuff, and then, like, slowly pulling in the rubber band force as the race gets a little bit closer. I think, like, good driving and clean hits should feel impactful, but everyone should feel like they're in contention at all times. And, like, part of that means that you can increase punishment in the early stages of the race a little bit, because people have more time to get back into things. They'll have, like, more total chances since taking that hit.
Easy.
I wonder if there's any way for me to detect the fucking snipe conditions from, what am I fucking talking about? The ones that, like, make the home run bat jingle play. Make those, like, critical hits and double the spin out. Fuck you. I gotta grab fucking... I actually think Runa sent me their sound replacement for that. It's pretty funny. Check if banana isn't a trap item in the damage hook. Oh, do they get converted to fucking trap items as soon as they hit the floor? Is that what it is? I don't work with item code directly very often, and a lot of what I do work with is just like, hey, Snoo, what items do I need to color? Can I use Battle Plus shit? Huh! That's fascinating. Can I try it again? Thank you. Well. Alright, hold on. Let me actually... I should make create clip a multi-action. It should be delay 5 seconds, then create clip. Yo, Chief, where's my icon library? Help. Thank you. Please don't desync. I wish there was a way to get, like, some nightmare level full Luavar trace. So, like, if people desync, it's not just, like, the consistency dump of, like, what skin and where your position is and shit like that. But also, like, you can identify if any Lua variables have discrepancies that don't make sense. Because there are a lot of ways to footgun yourself when writing scripts for this game. It's pretty drastic. Every cart stream is a dev stream. Like, those types of hits, those should not be rewarding, because they're lame as fuck. Ooh, okay. There's also a little bit of weirdness with, like, the game forcing the accelerator input when you go over, fucking dash panels. Crew has confirmed that the simulated accel input from that type of stuff is no longer in player command in V2, so that fix at least exists. I won't have to worry about it come the new version, but for now it's a weird thing to work around. Ooh. Do your job. What the fuck, 2 Runas? Feeling good. I probably should have deployed just to, like, have a chance against that. I'm dead. I'm dead! I'm not dead? I'm actually gonna save this. I think hitting the last set here and trying to mash is maybe a little bit more impactful. Oh no. That was actually supposed to be a lob, and then I wanted to get enough distance that I didn't get fucking shot by the egg box. But because of my low joy dead zone, sometimes I fuck up those types of shots. Ow. My muscles. Seaside Doe pirated. It is a serious crime to copy video games. I'm gonna find as many excuses as I can to press that button. Flee while you can. Why is Surfer so fucking fat? That actually wasn't bad, though. And then I fucked it up by not going for the outside ramp despite being fucking weight 500. Help, 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 help.
Be wary of Galactus.
Okay.
Flee while you can.
Oh shit. They also split the same way I split. You're still holding, I know you are. And I didn't hear you pick up, so I think you might still be holding.
Flee while you can.
You still have one. I'm actually gonna go low here. I'm just gonna try not to worry about it.
Wary of Galactus.
That was not supposed to be a lob. I have no idea where that was going to show up.
Be wary of Galactus.
Surrender.
Ah!
Your defeat.
I think anything that increases item punishment in Juicebox also has to come with, like, a little bit less total attacks per set, which means spacing players out more. And that's a delicate balance for sure. Eve's signpost is gorgeous, and that's actually an amazing color for her. What the fuck? That's OD. It's fucking sick. I should have an option to fucking Iron Man that gives you a random color too. I'd never use it myself though, so like, I probably never do it. I agree.
Enemy down.
Assbot again. Whoa. Yeah, those fucking sync freezes right at the start. That's scary stuff.
Initiate.
Nobody was doing that correctly. Whoa. High launch. Hello! Help! I missed a set too.
Too slow.
Oh, I'm 9 weight. Oh, it's so fucking disgusting. Help. I still think these stats are strong too.
Too slow.
I'd honestly considered getting Eve with mighty stats, but Chrome vetoed the idea because high weight didn't seem right for her. We pulled for the commission for what it's worth.
Maximum output. Initiate.
I ran into issues because in the source game, Eve is like the best at all types of movement. She literally has no weaknesses, which is kind of antithetical to like the way the stat grid works.
Too slow.
Her like actual gameplay weaknesses are like bad active frames and short range on all of her normals. And like, depending on who you ask, her damage isn't great.
Maximum output.
Although, with gear, all problems are solved.
Maximum output.
Help, I'm huge.
Too slow.
Hello.
Initiate.
Oh, I should have just held the shoe! I tried to boost out, but I really should have just taken the hit. Why?
Lord to mankind.
Wouldn't that depend on class too, or am I drunk? I think overall her damage was not great in any job, at least when I was playing, but Nemesis had it way worse than the others. depending on when you played, Empress either had no damage or had like some of the scariest damage of the Eve jobs because of fucking bleed drone. To the extent where like against undergeared opponents you could literally summon and then sit there. And your summons would beat the fuck out of them for more damage than their combo. How about this? To check for you, you can check if Banana is non-trap if health greater than 1. Hey. Who is you? You're an OC, right? But whose OC are you? Fucking, I forget. Oh, huh. That's a texture conflict on that spring panel. It's crispy. There we go. Oh my god, help! I'm actually the worst. It's a streamer's OC that someone commissioned from Crispy. Okay. What kind of streamer would commission their OC as a cart character anyway, planning to do just this as soon as I am available to do it? They spawn with 2 health and when they drop to the ground they're set to 1. Hey. Because I feel like for checking for active shots instead of traps, you could probably check for like Orbinaut speed, Mine lifetime, and then like Banana trap status. Mine lifetime I think is the tricky one because I don't think the explosion inherits any of the properties of a mine. Not sure. Help. I need something that isn't this. Thank God I didn't miss this set. Oh, that was such a bad fucking... I wanted to turn on the spot and then use the rest of the MT to get out, but it obviously didn't work. Holy shit, everybody! Get out! Still one of the best horns in CE. Like, easily. Welcome to the Bimani Brainworm. Alright, what's going on? See, that's scary! What the fuck is that? Is school back in session around the world? Is that what's going on? Around the world being like my audience. Every once in a while I realize people exist who are like younger than me. I'm so used to being the youngest person in all of my friend groups that I forget children are real. Help! Children are a myth like the Loch Ness Monster. Also, higher education doesn't exist. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Let me through! Be gone. I was going for the higher layer, but instead I have a scenery mine now. Oh, shit.
Can't you do any better?
Chunji died on the way back to dev. A mid-game success where I'm gonna call it too. Nice game. GG's. Nah, too much drop. Can't get away with that shit. I wonder if storing that MT is actually any good at all. That like, fucking the same spot. I think it's like, I'm getting tricked a little bit by the mid texture. It's about sending a message.
Very good.
So yeah. I'm pretty pleased with today, even if absolutely nothing happens, purely because this is a proof of concept that transcode fishing can actually work at, like, North American peak hours, which is insanity. That definitely solves at least one problem that I was having, and since my internet connection has been pretty stable down here, I don't imagine that I'll need to do it often if, like, the stream disconnects. How's the video quality, actually? This is 1080p at 6K bitrate, which is the Twitch maximum, but not the YouTube maximum. Wondering how it looks. Alright, there's one nice. That's fortunate. Alright, polls closed. Thank you for your input. I got my confirmation bias. That's all I need to know. God, I try to do that so often, and it never works. Actually committing murder. I think what Juicebox does really well is gets, like, fucked up, like, Steadicam replay shots of literally every single player taking the same corner fucking 6 wide like it's NASCAR. That's so common. V1 and, like, general, like, scripts that interact with the handling model at all don't really handle bursts of intense speed very well, and I wanted to avoid speed boosts beyond what the vanilla game offers because I think it makes control difficult for novices in a setting where they're already struggling. But as a result, Juicebox focuses a little bit more on constant speed to rubber band rather than like explosive speed, which seems to be like the focus of a lot of other add-ons, and is definitely the focus of V2 from what like we've seen leaked so far. Though speculation. I am not a dev. I am a weirdo online. And a result of constant speed is that players spend a lot of time in close proximity. Like, Juicebox gets pretty cagey about making sure players stay together, rather than, like, making it so they can move in bursts. What the fuck? Okay.
Too bad.
Crazy. But yeah, just people are really close together, which means item interactions are hard to tune because, like, at any given moment, everyone is getting attacked by everyone else in the game. I still think Juicebox is turbo cancer! Hold on. Smile. How did my mic get muted? What the fuck? When did that happen? I literally didn't hit the button. Something always has to go wrong. It's new stuff every time. Is there like a hotkey somewhere in my OBS settings that hits the fucking mic? Hold on. Okay. F24, capture foreground window. I straight up have no hotkeys for that, so I have no clue how that could possibly have happened. Now that wasn't a bit. I mean, function key 24 is on the fucking Prionic over here. This little, like, budding macro pad. I can hit this button. That's the power of keyboards. I wonder what I hit. Lightweights are honestly way too fucking fun to drive with. I hit like a giant red light directly in front of my face that like comes on when my mic is muted. I do that shit way too often for somebody who's been doing this for as long as I have. Owie. Which button is 42069? That is on the Stream Deck. I have OBS controls on the Stream Deck because the native integration there is nice. It uses the WebSocket plugin instead of hotkeys. Triple murder! But Frey wrote me a program for the soundboard stuff on pure hotkeys. The Prionic is set up to press various combinations of modifier keys and F13 through F24 on a layer that I can put it into at will. And the result is that I can reach forward at any time and hit this. Fantasy Strike streams returning soon. Fortnite MLK mode is very stupid, by the way. So straight up, I saw a post about that in Hitbox Dimension at like the start of my day today, and I just tabbed out and went back to sleep. I'm like, nope, I need another hour. Right now is the wrong time. Meow. I do like the Prionic so much. Like, this is a whack-ass fucking layout, right? But, like, as long as I don't stray from the alphanumerics, it feels very nice. It's when I have to get to fucking punctuation and shit that I'm like, oh my god, this would be so much nicer if I had either a bigger layout or more comfortable thumb keys to hit. Maybe part of it is muscle memory, for sure. Because it gets more comfortable as I put in more time. The lens signpost is so good. Doing my best. Ow. Mines are fucking made of pure chaos and insanity. Alright, what's gonna happen? Who's deploying the moment they hit the ground? Wow. I thought I was super clear of that. 100% guaranteed for that to be trapped, but it's fine. You do not need fucking egg panic to aggrieve and harass people. Oh. Missed that shot big time, though. Oh, that actually puts me in a really awkward landing spot. Huh. Oh no, somebody missed it. Bye for now, by the way.
Got a present for you.
That was a weird place for a fucking gate to drop. The fuck? I swerved that without thinking about it. Must have been a temporary position blip. Sorry. You play super janky mini games while MLK talks. I read that and I drove into an egg box while reading it. Dude, fuck me for putting that feature in Juicebox. Or if you death pit with the egg box timer on you, it fucking puts it back on you when you respawn. Ah! Okay. Fucking video game and a half right there. I wonder if this button actually works now, by the way. Open last clip. Okay, it gives me the editor window for it. The clip is titled, "Why Do I Do This to Myself?" Man. Fake woke Fortnite is like... I just don't like video games. Gonna get into another fucking hobby. You guys want to learn soap carving with me? Maybe I should take up yarn work again. I used to crochet. I think it's therapeutic. I did not say soup carving. Please stop harassing me online. Holy shit, the fucking weaving. that shot would almost certainly have killed me too if it had connected, but I had to go for it. There's a dedicated circuit in my brain that makes me do that shit. Wait, why me? Oh no. The spin out retarget! I want to feel the weight of high impact item play. Yeah, it happens. Become a blender sculptor so I can learn through osmosis. Okay, so legit. Twill bought the Mahjong prefab for VR chat, the Japanese one, and it should be fairly straightforward for me to translate it, but I have no idea how to actually make a world. So that's like one of the things that I'm gonna have to learn relatively soon, because I like the idea of doing Hitbox Hangout World stuff. Okay. It all comes down to this whack-ass... Oh, wait, no, you're like actually gone. That was dumb. Very silly. Yeah, maybe I fucking slept on it weird or something. It's like a very angry knot in my back that's like, hey, do you want to suffer every single time you, like, change posture in a very specific way? I'm getting old. I'm gonna die young. Maybe not. Oh wow, this is actually surprisingly comfortable. Do I still sound alright reclining like this? This is like mad cozy. You ever literally forget that your chair reclines? You sound the same. Based, incredibly aggressive compressor. You want very slightly more of my upper body in frame? You got it. No, no, no. No! No! What kind of murder were you trying to commit over there? Yeah, no, for games on pad, this is choice. Got my fucking footrest on deck and everything. That was dumb. Finally, Tyrone. Elbow pit reveal. Elbow pit! I fucking hate that. Embrace pad 14, become the comfiest raider. I could do, like, gathering and crafting on pad. I don't know about anything else. I could do Mahjong. I don't think Mahjong requires mouse and keyboard. You coward, I heal on pad. I don't know if I could ever get into that. I actually do like how cozy pad 14 is. And it seems like it might be easier on my hands long term for me to play on pad. But like, it'd be such a huge adjustment. I think like the back paddle setup is probably like extremely good for it though. Like easily being able to access bumpers and triggers on separate like independent fingers, that seems pretty strong. There's some merit to that. Maybe you'll finally find that fish for your basement. Legit, I'm just gonna do fucking 24-hour streams until Warden comes home. There's gonna be one person that raids on Steam Deck, and there probably is one already on Steam Controller. Dude, being on comms with the fucking dude on Steam Deck and hearing their controller inputs over the mic. That's a great future. Oh, hey, I wrote my name. I think even after a night of playing unfamiliar stats, I still feel like noticeably comfy with this character. Well. Beautiful. Hey, at least I touched down safely. Guy on Steam Deck who is raiding from his backyard and you can hear the insects around him. Mosquito flies close to his mic. So the new meta becomes not like I will buy you a new microphone, but like I will like buy you the fucking outdoor bug repellent torches. I'm ready for that future. I will buy you a gazebo. I will buy you a house. Where is that fucking pasta about the fucking Grand Blue player who, like, fucking outranks everyone in Guild Wars every single time it comes out and is literally homeless? Just, like, squats in abandoned houses to play Grand Blue? Tell me at least some of you have seen that fucking image, right? Ow. Alright. Holy fuck. Okay, I think I got sliding, yeah. I got sliding spit out instead of knock up from that. And so that actually let me gain 2 positions, despite the fact that I blew myself up. So what you gotta do is you pick up a Steam Deck, and then you start, like, you make your living selling content in 14. You're the fucking person selling ultimate clears for $2,000 on release. Juice gates should become less powerful faster when Orbi out. I think that decay rate is okay, but it could go either way. I want to be careful with decay rates of less powerful items, because what I don't want to do is encourage people to immediately throw their item every single time they see it. We tried that in, like, 1.0.2, when Eudora was bugged, and would, like, roll every single set, and it was miserable. Item play completely collapsed, because if you held your item for longer than a second, you'd lose it. Staying cool, I respect that. Ah, shit. Ow! Alright, now everything's ruined. Wasn't really sure where that was going to end up going. Owie. So how do I overtake from here? That's certainly a start. Took that fucking line super wide. Maybe it would have been better to just blast it the moment that I got it and run. How far does this thing recline? Now we're gaming. Wow, the foreshortening actually looks You are horny! Does that mean you hate item Orbi time limit in card MP? Literally, part of the reason that I made Juicebox was because I wanted some way to, like, turn that off without immediately ruining the game. It's like, if you're not using some other kind of countermeasure against smuggling, it's a required change. But it makes item play so binary in places. Okay, no set in last place. Not quite strictly last, but close enough. That second pad is getting trapped. I'm actually shocked it wasn't. Yeah, I want there to be a reason to hold through sets. And I also think that if someone is able to smuggle high-value offensive items into, like, high places, it's better to let them keep them, but to, like, allow for counterplay, than just to, like, take them away. Now, obviously, Card MP's design philosophy is to be, like, small but impactful tweaks that don't, like, change the experience away from vanilla gameplay too much. Whereas Juicebox's philosophy is fuck you, I'ma do me. So naturally they will solve that problem in different ways, and that's normal and to be expected, but largely speaking, I'm happy with where that is in Juicebox right now. Whereas I've asked, what's the D2 mean? D2 means 2 ticks of delay. It's a replacement for ping display. Because ping is just an abstracted measure of your fucking tick delay anyway. I'd rather see the precise margin by which my inputs are delayed than anything else. Is 211 sand okay, or would you like more? 200 is like 600 pots. That should be enough for a fucking hot minute. Like, if you want to keep going, you can, but, like, that should leave me cozy for a bit. Thank you, by the way. Got the fucking gay cat girl GF working on gathering mats while at work. Remote work is beautiful. No, you have to go back into the office. How else will I micromanage you while also not increasing the amount of work you do at all? Internet, go burr. Not angry, but I'm curious. Shit, I've started doing the fucking VR chat head bounce thing. Meow. Okay, don't die, please. And to checkmate both. Jaws are strong. I was willing to give a little bit of ground because I wasn't sure the person trailing me was gonna, like, try to attack me at the set. But I think I gave a bit too much. Get me out. Hello there. Ah, that's a rough hit. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. I am now very behind. Fortunately, that's kind of a temporary state in this game mode. I wasn't sure if they had the trap. Ah, wrong drift! Fuck! Ah, down to the wire there. Oh god, Colmac. It's tough stuff. Alright, pretty well established grievances about Stan Valley. Normal stuff. I wouldn't say that I like it a whole lot, but there are moments in the course that are fun. I think the final, like, cut is kind of insane. But otherwise, like, the course is well constructed enough. The spring skip doesn't bother me too much because it seems intuitively obvious that you'd be able to do it by looking at it, and so it doesn't feel like exploiting to me. And, like, most of the cut exits and, like, everything surrounding them seem to be pretty compatible with the idea of, like, exit traps or, like, generally making life hell for people if they opt into them. Interesting things happen a lot around, like, the entry and exits of those cuts, which is why they don't bother me as much as they might bother other people. With that said, the F-Zero SNES soundtrack is garbage. Composition is fine, instrumentation is fucking bit-crushed farts. It's miserable. I just haven't been asked to do any dynamic music stuff yet, beyond, like, my SPB music track, which I dropped because it was causing the game to stutter when it loaded. Owie. Ah, shit. Angle adjustment very hard, apparently. Ah, no MT. I lost so much speed. Fuck. Now I'm in the fucking glut from hell here. Fuck.
Everyone has their off days, right?
What a mess. Wasn't an MP3 mishap? Nah, it was a pretty reasonably compressed AUG. It was like 400k or something. It's just like having the game stutter even for a small amount, specifically when you start getting trailed by the SPB, is so rough. Hey, Hikari.
Lock on!
Doing alright. I think I will probably switch back to Twitch full-time. I know it's only been 2 streams, but, like, it seems like people find it so much easier to chat around here that, like, it doesn't make sense not to fucking transition. Considering the recent shit with the random hate raids people are getting, you want to send me a list of stuff to throw into Automod that I've seen in other servers. So, like, what exactly is the deal in terms of, like, hate raids? Like, what is the threat model? Because I've heard vaguely about this, but don't know what people are actually doing or why it matters. Lots with people spamming the N-word. I mean, that's just an easy followers only. That's like one button. Plus, I'm reasonably sure that, like, Twitch site-wide filters certain slurs, even at automod level 0, with all, like, default block terms disabled. There are certain things that you can't turn off from the moderation interface, and, like, certain fucking G-rank slurs, N-rank slurs, people are adding it in their name, like their name is the slur. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, still, it's a fairly straightforward, just like, hit the followers only button and go about your day. You feel me?
Everyone has their off days, right?
I use automod level 0 because, like, anything that isn't 0 has been triggering on legitimate messages from, like, people who have been here from years all the time. Go ahead and shoot me the information, but, like, I don't know, I'd have to look into it. I think that if there's a way for me to set automod to only act on certain terms and absolutely nothing else ever, then I'll probably employ that kind of thing, but hey. Yeah, plus it's pretty relaxed in here. The biggest things typically get is like 60 to 80 people for the advent calendar. I don't know, I don't want to, like, impart learned helplessness on anyone when it comes to fucking generalized internet harassment. But I feel like there are pretty straightforward tools where you literally just, like, hit the button and move on, and nobody gives a fuck. Huh, interesting interactions. That's a lightning shield. I'm just gonna let you go. The look back button is very important. I gave out first only to get hit anyway, because I got fucking run off road. The problem is when they target people like AJ who have basically no mods you're actually moderating because there's nothing to moderate, and thus the streamer has to do everything themselves, and not every streamer is as savvy as AJ. Boop. Wow! It's crazy! Followers only is actually fantastic for that specific thing. It sucks that it's gotten a reputation of people trying to clout farm. And, like, some really, really small, really, really dumb streamers do try to use it to clout farm. When the actual way to use it effectively is just to, We're going down together. The way to use it effectively is just to, like, immediately shut down any kind of targeted bullshit that hasn't been, like, planned out well ahead of time.
Everyone has their off days, right?
Alright, creator dashboard. Moderation tab. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so let me see about this. Moderation. Automod rule sets.
Take this!
Oh shit. So I just turned it on level 1, and I guarantee it's going to get legitimate messages. So I'm trying to find the section in that fucking control panel that refers to, like, custom terms. And it doesn't seem to be there. Oh wow, I can actually hop it like that, huh? So, like, regarding, if I go back to Twitch, because I realized a couple people have recently, like, become members on YouTube, and some of you may have been, like, members for a while, but recently gotten charged for it. I will, like, good faith, no questions asked, just, like, send me a fucking, like, forward me your receipt or whatever, and, like, if you paid recently, I will, like, hit you up with a month here. Money will be lost in that transaction, but for, like, people for whom that matters, I am, like, no problem doing that. I'll probably make a post about that if I do, like, decide officially. But I figure, like, just to clear the air, that's something I feel like I should mention. Emil is a beautiful child of God. Oh, right, that fucking offered super far inside. Yeah, Google Rev Share's a little better. Not like life or death better, like fucking Patreon is, but better, for sure. Alright, last overtake push. And no. But I can panic shield when somebody fucking bumps me. Okay, blocked terms and phrases. Tip, the channel owner can mark a term as private to prevent it from being viewable by moderators. I see. This list that Hikari sent me includes Try Hard and Come On Bruh, which makes me a little sad. It's like... fucking Trihex, the face of Try Hard, has talked about, like, hey, so how do you feel that your face is being used in this way? And the guy's take is just straight up, if it wasn't me, it would be someone else. And I appreciate that degree of zen, but at the same time, man, does that ever suck. Bringing to mind the Intel Bleep conversations. Oh, that's not an item that I can block by shooting at it. Computer, disengage my slur inhibitors. Oh fuck. Is that on the cut? I thought that might have actually bounced to the cut, so I was afraid to take it. Jesus, what is with all the terrifying mines this race? I figured I'd been driving straight for long enough that was a safe throw. That's going somewhere, but who knows where. Meanwhile, I fuck up the turn trying to, like, actually correct. I can take the second cut too, right? Come on! Ah, wrong radius, but just a little bit. Shit. Well played.
That was perfect.
Hey Tyron, what am I looking at in the lower right corner in the cart window? I've seen it a couple months back and then never saw it again. That is the HostMod Mini Stats command. It's meant to be a more compact replacement for the FPS and ping display. The number after the letter D indicates your delay in ticks. Something I picked up just because the layout of the FPS and ping display was bothering me a little bit. Like, the new one looks nice. I think it looks way better than, like, the 1.0 one, for instance. But I really distinctly wanted something that showed me tick delay exactly, because that's kind of how I'm used to seeing it in like fighting games. Yep, toggleable host mod feature client side. Drop it in your hostmod.cfg, and you're good to go. Dude, I didn't realize how fucking powerful it was going to be coming back to Twitch after having, like, formally changed my alias to Tyron. That happens. And then realizing that I still have the fucking BTTV emote of fucking Tyron back when it was just, like, what Beth was calling me as a meme. That's crazy. Hello, picture of streamer's face. I might have to set up the chat display on screen at some point again. I wonder, like, how I want to swing that on the various layouts. Because I've got a couple different ways that I'm displaying the screen at this point. And that's even, like, before I consider fucking going back to playing, like, shmups and stuff in vertical layouts. I don't have FFC installed, so I'm just seeing the word. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yo, is Tyron Pride, capital T, capital P, still associated with my channel? It's like, where does chat go in this layout? Where does chat go in this layout? Where does chat go in this layout? Will I ever do anything with this? Okay, so Tyron Pride is alive. That's very good. I wonder if I search that, if it comes up for people who can't see it right now. Well, I found the Facebook page of Tyron Pride. Interesting. Is this seriously the new Facebook layout? I haven't used this website since fucking high school. I accidentally toggled Digimusic. There we go. Oh yeah, it is still in HBD. It's just nobody ever fucking uses it. That Mo is probably not very good. See, I'm reclined and it's bothering me that there's so much empty space on my camera above my head. Is that weird? I'm fixated on it. It's bothering me. Who is this character? Great question. I know a good number of the characters that are on my server, but a lot of them have been added as part of packs, which means that when the packs update with characters that I know nothing about, mostly I'm just confused. Jeez, what a rough series of traps. Some chaos happened up here, though. And now we're back in business. Doodle is fucking gone. But not far gone. I have never seen anyone good enough at this game who can front run through driving ability alone in Juicebox. The killers in these lobbies are always the people who have like super solid item play in addition to like wildly consistent driving. Orta. Who knows where from? Yeah, lilac is the color. Several different shades of pink available to me, really. Oh, shit. This can't seriously be Lilac for this character, right? Did I just mistype it?
How'd you like that?
Okay, Panzer Dragoon. Yeah, that sounds right.
I like your attitude. I like your attitude. How'd you like that?
If you enter that turn at a weird speed or angle, you're fucking as good as dead, dude.
I like your attitude.
I think any character ported from fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 2 should have the fucking voice setting. Like, the cooldown should be completely disabled while you're playing them. They should just never fucking shut up for authenticity's sake. I know a lot of people with otherwise good taste who like Xenoblade 2, and I always wonder if I should play it. It's like, if I like it, that would be cool. But if I don't like it, then my friendship with them may be destroyed because I will be unable to shut the fuck up about it.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Shit.
I like your attitude.
You'd have to get over the tropes. Yeah, like, bad writing and bad voice work in a story-focused game are usually an instant no for me, so...
Blindfolded. This will end it. I told you I could.
Yeah, it's like,
Everyone has their off
can you separate the incompetence in the way the story is told from, like, the competence of the story itself? And then can you separate that from the experience you have while you are playing the game, separate from when the story is happening to you? Entering Twitch autocorrects to your stream, so I always go to Twitch via your stream. Imagine my surprise that it's live. Wow. This is Hitbox Stop. There. Sliptide Dimension. Should be on the public server list with no problems.
enemy.
And yes, I do have mods. Shockingly. Can I not change color while I'm fucking moving? Is that what's going on? Hold on. This might get vetoed anyway. I forgot about the fucking whack-ass character select screen. Give me my fucking lilac ass bot. And I'm gone. A little bit too late. Yeah, YouTube chat's fucked up. That's like... After dealing with it for a while, I'm like, hey, how's Twitch doing recently? And immediately realized that a lot of things that I hadn't really, like, noticed as being critical problems were not present on Twitch and were, in fact, critical problems. Like, what the thing that, like, actually prompted me to check things out over here was the fact that my stream got, like, buckshot out of midair by YouTube because I played My Heart Will Go On recorder version. Not a joke. They took my stream down over that. And then, like, 20 minutes later, took it down over fucking, Cassiopeia. I switched to YouTube initially because Twitch was, like, fighting a war against ad blockers that at the time seemed really frustrating to win. And in the midst of that, plus DMCA shenanigans, plus them stubbornly refusing to ever implement any good features on the platform, I was like, nah. YouTube at least lets me deliver, like, higher bitrate video. And fucking, they're, like, way less draconian about the music you play. And I automatically get to archive everything. It was a cluster of related things at the time. No one single, like, thing. Just a general dissatisfaction with Twitch as a platform. But I didn't realize until, like, I streamed on YouTube for a while and then came back. Satisfying noise. How fucked up YouTube chat actually is. It's actually, like, broken.
Sorry?
This is a fucking Senran, isn't it? Wait, is this a Senran or a Fates? I forget. Hi, Az. I know it's cheap to turn your own ignorance into a joke bashing a particular video game, but I really feel like it should say something that I couldn't tell the difference at first. Holy shit, terror. Holy shit, terror.
Sorry?
Okay, does somebody else want to hit that shield for me? I'm too busy trying to win at video games. Okay, well I scared them into blowing it, and I don't think they're holding now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! Fuck. Antaru bought me and several other people Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash and told us to save the date because we were all going to play a 5v5 Booba water gun match. So what actually happened? Or is that still pending as, like, the event of the century? Basically more important than the Olympics. We played a 5v5 Booba water gun match. Was it fun? Was it better than Overwatch? Smaller team size. It is a Fire Emblem character. This is a Symphogear? I don't think that's Juice Jank, and I don't think it's Jank either. Like, Rubber Burn Turn is intentional in all loss of control states. You're like struggling to control your keyboard. Please describe the interaction in more detail than it's jank. It's like just a shot in the dark here, but Juicebox ignores all tech inputs that are pressed while you're holding break. So if you want a Rubber Burn Turn and don't want to miss your tech, hold break first. Unfortunately, there's no way I can make that easier because the Rubber Burn Turn behavior is hard-coded completely. There's no way to access that state from Lua, but... That's my mitigation. Oh no. Well, I got one. Still podium.
Everyone has their all
Spec bomb shouldn't be a problem. The host bomb mitigation for that actually works, as far as I can tell. It's just that earlier there were literally 2 versions of host mod loaded by mistake, and I think they fucking stomped on each other. Dude, straight up driving into people when you get egg boxed is like the most powerful technology. It's like you're losing anyway, but the number of people you take with you is the number of people that you don't automatically get passed by when you get hit. It's actually super strong. Yeah, I could go for something else.
Easy.
Vetoes in this session have been used a lot less than I expected. I imagine they will be used considerably more on servers that host more courses without, like, regard for their quality. A lot of modded servers seem to just be intent on slurping every single piece of community content, and I think, like, that's where the ability to say, no, I actually don't want to play on fucking, Turn and Pack is probably useful. That's a really good hit confirm line. I tried to combine the words line and sound, and got loun. Proving once and for all that I should be never given a microphone. Oh my god, that hit confirm's actually so good. Time to move back to Twitch and recapture a long dormant part of my audience, only to immediately stream FF14 Mahjong for 14 straight days, when nobody in this fucking group of people actually knows how to play Mahjong. Alright. That's fucked up. That shot's cursed and evil. They probably had 0 time to react to. Ah well. I want you to become the preeminent FF14 triple triad player and collector on Twitch. Triple triad's fucked up. I downloaded the fucking Rivals of Ether card game because, like, Rivals put out a fucking news item saying, hey, we're giving out a new stage variant with music by Resoforce for people with this game installed. And so I'm like, okay, I may as well install it. And then a couple days later, I was like, I may as well play this. And I played the tutorial, and then it got to the point where I was like, okay, to continue, please create an account. And I just uninstalled the game on the spot because I wasn't, like, actually interested enough to actually go to the effort of creating an account. Like, they lost me specifically because of account registration. If I could have gone straight into multiplayer from there, it would have been fine. You also need, like, multiple 1 million MGP cards. Good luck. Damn, guess I gotta catch up on my fucking mini-cact pot, huh? I'm so bad about consistently doing that, actually. What does the Twitch subreddit have to say about hate raids? September 1st is the blackout, right? Easy to remember, thankfully. Hello there. Yeah, there's like no... Even if you're cross-platform, why the fuck would I need to make an account, you know? Rocket League didn't ask me to fucking make an account. Rocket League isn't even sold on Steam anymore after they fucking got bought out by Epic. And I can still log in with my fucking Steam copy of the game that I had before the delist, and it just works. Now, granted, the monetization is so fucking in your face and hostile to player trade that I kind of bailed on it. Especially after realizing that the time I was putting into it was not giving me a lot of return. But, whoa, passing my own jaws, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, the fucking Bayonet Apache slot theme here is like kind of a fucking meme. It's like, why is music this good in Apache slot? Did that actually land somewhere? Holy fuck. How'd it get all the way out there? Oh, my overtake line is a fucking fuck. Damn it, so many of DICE characters are fucked up like that. I don't really know why either. I think Charlotte still has that problem as well. I'm not sure. Also, apparently there's some kind of fucking, like, drama over, people with IP grabber extensions. It's like, I don't think I will ever be targeted for anything of note in terms of, like, roving fucking hate groups. Besides, like, I guess I'm streaming under the LGBT tag. But apart from that, like, I don't play anything anyone has ever given a fuck about. So...
Later.
I was actually trying to early stop that, not immediately pop a lightning shield.
Gotcha.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm behind them.
Let's go.
Konami Crazy Racers is hype.
Let's go.
TL note, it's not hype.
Damn it.
Damn it indeed.
I got this. Later.
The fucking SpongeBob IP address meme. That's reminding me of, like... I watched a talk a while back about a guy fucking doing, like, disassembly and reverse engineering resistant programs, not by making them, like, difficult to understand or trace through, but by, like, drawing fucking pictures in the control flow graph in IDA. And the idea he fucking demoed at the very end of the talk was malware that, like, writes a control flow graph into itself that when you zoom out in IDA is like your family photos stored on your PC. Like it reads from fucking data on disk. It's like, nah, if I'm a reverse engineer and I zoom out and I see my fucking wife and kids and I on our fucking family vacation to Maui, that's probably the point at which I give up. It was pretty likely for me to get someone there. Wow, that actually caused mad chaos. Cruiser says, I'm glad to hear this music being used. Fucking Yosuke Yasui is a god. Literally 100% hit rate, 0 misses. You too, huh? Ah! Tried to go toe-to-toe with 7-weight. Can I get a red here? Yes, but it makes my line kind of ugly. I just saw the Bubble Bobble VTuber announcement and I am seething. I could have gone my whole life without Bubble Bobble VTuber. Is that as shallow and dumb as I think it is? I did see the Applebot artwork. I think I was like dead as fuck at the time and didn't comment, but it was good. Whoa. Random, like, hard parking brake in the middle of that fucking set of traps? Were they, like, egg-boxed and I didn't see it? Alright, let's click on this and get sad. Happy birthday, bub. Congrats on becoming a VTuber. This is making me upset, yeah. Yeah, if you seek to the end, it's like the cartoon character. So, like, there are two aspects of VTubers, I think, that are, like, essential to understanding, like, what's going on. And it's like, okay, there's the surface level, I am an anime girl, or whatever other thing, which is just, like, I have a weird webcam, as Twill so eloquently put it. And then there's, like, the K-fob, or, like, the fucking idol culture, maybe both at once. And I think that's probably a more, like, essential part of what it is they're actually doing than, like, I am visually an anime, or what have you. Like, this is just an idol agency for dorks. At least, like, most of the ones that get talked about are. And, like, carefully manufactured gremlin traits fall under that umbrella. Haha, look, Umaru's just like me. She likes video games. Oh my goodness. Holy fuck, actual murder on the final turn. And yeah, Tutana. Like, roughly at the point where it's like, you have damaged our agency by inadvertently acknowledging Hong Kong. That's like... Ah! Is Taiwan? I say fucking Hong Kong. There we go. Brain don't.
Over here!
It's... I've peeked into a little bit of, like, the HoloLive EN stuff. And... it's very cozy and friendly, but it feels, like, very deeply manufactured in a way that makes me deeply uncomfortable. Now, fucking indies, who are just like, fuck being human when I have the option to not be human. That's like, oh, they're literally me. I respect that.
Over here! I'll make this interesting.
Fuck, that was such a bad timing for that. Oh. I entered too fast, and now I'm entering too slow. And I'm still not last place, somehow. Yeah, forcibly rebranding the talent, like...
I'll make this interesting.
I get the idea of, like, playing the role. And I think it's, like, neat. But the fact that you, like, officially have to have your entire life erased seems weird to me. Yeah, I don't mean to generalize HoloLive as the entire fucking hobby? Do you call it a hobby? Vishojo is co-owned by Moutendu. Moutendu? I'm thinking about some stuff for lightning shields. The problem with, like, actually changing item behavior is that it's very hard to pick up on for newcomers. Where's that fucking pasta? Like, guys, I think Gura has been at every single family reunion I've ever attended, and now I can never see my extended family ever again. That was like... truly the modern day Oedipus. Oh wow, really? I think, like, I can't decide which is a better, like, meta SRB2 cart community joke. Final Mall or Hornets? Because the fucking deal with Hornets is just like, alright, so Hornet from Hollow Knight was already a character. And, like, Hornet from Daytona, USA was, for some reason, a character. So what if we put Hornet from Hollow Knight and the Hornet from Daytona, USA, and call it Hornets, and that's the entire conceit of the character, and it's brilliant? It's between that, Final Mall, and Backward Zygus as, like, the dumbest funny things. Can I do Hose Mad one more time? Hey! I got Hose Mad every lap! The joke is a map called Final Fall, using, like, the MVC1 credits theme, like an arranged version of it. And then fucking Final Mall getting made a couple months later that has absolutely nothing to do with it in terms of theming, but is named Final Mall specifically so the creator can do a joke where they use the original version of that same credits theme as the background music. I appreciate music jokes. Ten out of 10, no ho. Backwards Aegis is so good, though. Unistel is also a pretty good one. Crispy is insane for this. Dude, SMS Reborn is amazing! SMS Reborn is like, why would you ever put this much effort into this? Please don't ever stop. Oh, this character's reasonable, too. Like, there's a Lua version in the same pack that has, like, a flame trail. And I think I removed it at one point because it was causing sync issues, which I believe have since been fixed. I think Unistel is the only map I'm aware of that has a mandatory spin out to progress, which is just conceptually amazing. Oh shit. The flames being completely opaque really makes this for me. I thought I might be able to fucking just raw handle and keep the entire electric boost there. Backwards Aegis gets me on an embarrassing level, though. It's literally we just, like, 180'd the orientation of the character sprites, and then drew sunglasses on it. And it's somehow the funniest thing ever. I don't understand the mechanism by which this happens.
My name is Ralphie. I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz.
So you're trying to overtake Backwards Aegis, and Aegis in sunglasses is just staring directly at you driving backwards at full speed. It's too much. It's so strong. I haven't heard of Buff Chow. So, here's something that I want to share with you really quickly. Oh, that's interesting. So on the Twitch subreddit looking for information on, like, some of what's been going on the website recently. And the top post of the week is titled WTF Genshin. And the photo associated with the post is Genshin Impact with, that's very good, with 622,000 viewers, vastly eclipsing every other game on the platform, if only for a brief moment. And so I click on the thread looking for an explanation of why this has happened and what caused Genshin Impact viewership to spike so high. And the top comment in the thread is a pinned mod comment that reads, in its entirety, please stop calling people pedophiles in the comments. Let people play the games they want to play. Abusive comments will be removed. It's so upfront, it's delicious. This is not a place of honor. The danger is to the body. Oh, shit. I totally misunderstood what the fuck that even was. Ow. I should have just activated. Come on! That probably was slower than doing the turn legit. New version announcement. Genshin only recently started streaming announcements on Twitch before it was just YouTube. Okay. Alright, Reddit coronavirus misinformation. I am insert marginalized group. How can I ensure that I'm safe on Twitch? IP grabbers. Need help dealing with an extremely loyal 14-year-old viewer who was also frighteningly deep into QAnon. Yeah, actually, I'm okay with shutting down the internet. That's fine, personally. I mean, so respect for reaching out. Wow, I just realized how fucking appropriate my character choice is. Oh no. Seventh fucking place. Shit, I was farther back than I thought. I shouldn't have been holding anything. I was really hoping for the shoes instead of the lightning shield, but you take what you can get, I suppose. IP grabber. Bot check. Should I raid people with only one viewer? Dealing with a death threat from a person who's connected to me IRL. Go to the police! Where is this that you're reading from? This is the Twitch subreddit. I'm only subscribed to it because every once in a while some interesting software is released over there. For the most part, absolutely nothing of any value happens in that fucking place. It's just a bunch of people complaining about titty streamers. And complaining that Twitch doesn't do enough to promote their fucking one-viewer Overwatch gameplay. I've been streaming for 3 years, 8 hours a day, and I only have 4 followers. Should I change my overlay? Like, I'm not exactly experiencing meteoric growth myself, but... holy shit. Oh yeah, and it's the occasional gigantic blatant karma farming post where someone pretends to be someone that, like, lurks in one viewer streams and receives 45,000 free upvotes from, like, streamers who feel very lonely. And then they go on to sell that account for advertising. It's just streaming what V is to video games. Except with less anti-Semitism. Usually. No, selling high karma accounts is absolutely a real thing. 100%. There are, like, bots that literally farm this way by just, like, going back through a subreddit's archives, finding, like, the top posts from 5 years ago and posting them verbatim with, like, scrambled titles. Completely automated accounts that are just spamming every single fucking subreddit. Trying to, like, get mass karma through that method. Frog says, I like that V being so aggressively terrible, the rare thread switchers 2000% quality feel even better. Yeah, it's like... There's that quality to image boards where, like, stumbling upon the rare thread where, like, the advantages of, like, anonymity actually become relevant. It feels like you've struck gold. But it's like, I don't know. Every board is bad except for you, and even you is often bad. I gotta go somewhere for my fucking Madoka news. What the fuck is a Magia record? I know it's a gacha game. I'm upset by it. Dude, what the fuck are you stats? This is like miserable to drive, but I'm going fast somehow. Yeah, I hear the anime is very not good as well. But hey, we're getting a Rebellion sequel. And I'm sure nothing will go wrong. And everything will have a satisfying conclusion. Wait a second, who writes the story again?
That's a win for me.
I'm mad that World Flipper got delayed because it was the only gacha I wanted to try. Oh, did it get delayed? That fucking sucks. Yeah, I played a little bit of World Flipper in JP. It was prohibitively difficult to actually get, like, team building information and shit because, like, resources were pretty scattered and the game client didn't use very much English at all. So I dropped it after basically, like, going completely apeshit on it for 2 weeks straight. Gacha pinball game is an uncomfortable level of dopamine generator. I will be rerolling for the God Tier Light team with the pink-haired sword girl. And I will not apologize, although I might cry in the shower later. Magia Record has a Sayaka fight cameo at the ending, and for whatever bizarre reason, the animation budget fucking skyrockets just for her scene. That's pretty good. The other gacha game that I was going to maybe look into was fucking Nier Reincarnation. Just because I've heard some of the fucking soundtrack and it's ridiculous. Sino Alice as well. Sino? Sino? Literally also only for soundtrack reasons. I also kind of want to get into the cave gacha, because supposedly that game's gameplay is actually reasonable. Fucking Jamers did some videos on it, and it actually looks kind of okay. Although it's a gacha game, so it can't be purely a shoot 'em up, because otherwise you'd be able to win without good units. So, like, bosses have enrage timers and fire, like, solid shots that have health that you need to shoot down. But the stage designs seem actually very reasonable despite that. Plus, I remember, like, the iOS ports of, like, Galuda 2 and Futari being very good. In the sense that, like, it was very friendly to control them. Like, shmups and touchscreens are just, like, a nice fit. Fine movements, like, feel really nice in that sense. Oh, fuck. I missed a ramp! Oh, no! I was looking too much at how to fucking maximize the use of my rocket sneaker. And I just fucking freaked out. Echo asks, what the fuck do you roll in a gacha pinball game? Do you roll for balls? Yes. Because the balls are characters that you launch off the flippers. It's actually fucked up. Like, the core gameplay is horrifyingly and maybe embarrassingly competent. In the sense that, like, okay, it's pinball. Pinball is a game of skill with, like, highly addictive elements of variance that may as well be luck. That's been designed inheriting from, like, fucking casino games and shit to dispense the dopamine directly with flashing lights and cool sounds. And then let's add gacha characters to that. And then let's make exactly one change to, like, the gameplay of pinball that, like, can only be made in a digital format. And it's that after taking your shot, like, after you launch off the flippers, you can tap the screen one extra time, and your fucking characters shoot towards the nearest target after a slight delay, and inherit not all of their momentum, but some. And it's that element that takes it from, like, okay, this is weird pinball, to, like, this is Peggle the Next Generation. It's... I feel like a dumber person for enjoying it, but I think it may be impossible not to. It's actually kind of sick. And it's not like there are complex tables, but they give you layouts with, like, fucking obstacles and hazards and enemies laid out in certain ways where you want to fucking beat up on them. And then fucking, like, raid bosses that blast certain regions of the screen or will, like, put wind effects on fucking certain areas of the table and shit like that. It's kind of sick. For no actual reason at all.
Way closer than anyone wanted.
Also, we're gonna go search World Flipper units. We're gonna filter for light, 5 stars. And, this is bait. You're looking at bait.
Did you think I'd miss?
Literally the first unit I pulled, and I was like, oh no. Oh no! It read the desire sensor out of my fucking touchscreen. Also, like, there's a weird amount of, like, android or, like, machine units, but there's also, like, a completely ridiculous amount of blatant furries. Like, People who played World Flipper on JP, please confirm. There's just tons of furries.
Did you think I'd miss?
It's not like blatantly horny either, but it's just like, oh, that's definitely what that is. And like,
Did you think I'd miss?
there's no getting around who it is for. And it's crazy because that particular group of individuals is not usually given any sort of dedicated bait in like other gacha games, even gacha games that definitely have a reason to go like, let's cast the widest net. Like, it's weird. I fear actually becoming a gacha streamer when that releases stateside. Very clean inside line. I don't think I was like catching up to that regardless, but fucking nice. Yeah, it's just Bara. It's like, it's so blatant. All right, here. This design is for you. Do you like it? Any pronouns are fine. If that answer isn't satisfying to you, they, them, or he, him. I've had people be like, hey, no, any is not actually an acceptable, like, answer to fill into that field. And I'm like, why? Well, people is like person, and then like a few other people in that space kind of like tacitly agreeing with them, which is weird. I don't know. I'm still unsatisfied with that interaction because I don't feel like I understand their explanation. And like, being like, okay, your explanation sucks and I'm choosing to ignore it is one thing, but literally not understanding the argument that is made is a different thing. It's like, that's like, let me square the idea that, like, for people for whom that fucking issue matters, even people who are fucking comfortable presenting in the way they currently present should, like, by listing yourself in that way, you cover for people who aren't comfortable. And then, like, squaring that with, at the same time, I literally don't care, and my entire identity is that I want to get out of meat prison. Yeah, no winning there. That's a rough scenario at the end of fucking lap 2 there. You have to take that pad or you can never overtake. But, like, the precision you need to not, like, be vulnerable to the inevitable trap basically comes down to, like, you need to attack first from a really unorthodox angle or you just lose. Anyway. Hold up. Oh god, what did I do? Okay, we're in 10. We just played that one. Try again. Tenchi, if you don't heal yourself, I swear to fucking god.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes, ah. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes, each one she passes goes. Oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the gal from Ipanema goes walking. And when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. So sadly, how can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the gal from Ipanema goes walking. And when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see, no.
Hello.
このくらい当然
I appreciate the Zenkuri is very straightforward about, like, I'm here for the Bara. Like, I can't knock that. I roll up to World Flipper like I'm here for the robots. Let's fucking go. What a whack-ass angle for that. That was a terrible shot. What the fuck? You can get some really weird, like, fucking partial airshot stuff off little, like, lips in the course like that, but your opportunities to use that are really limited. Oh shit, I should have just gone to the outside. I forgot that I'm playing low handling right now. Is this low handling? I feel heavy. Actually shocked that I dodged that. Oh, he missed the pad. Shit. I was down to the wire. I think, like, the top post in the fucking reincarnation subreddit for a bit was just, hey, please don't go broke on gacha. Eyebrows visible through hair as a tag? They haven't maintained the English version, but instead of separating it in the JP version like every other gacha, they just add the JP content to the English version untranslated and don't translate it for 9 months. They... what? That literally doesn't even sound real. What the fuck, shot? Scared? Yeah, that was going into the wall for sure. I don't even know why I bothered throwing that. It's too sharp of a turn to, like, actually scumfuck people. Just once, I want to see a fucking popular gacha game that's actually reasonably well produced lean all the way into auto battle. There is no concept of manual battle. Fuck you. I kind of respect the idea of that. I'm super vulnerable, but I think I'll be okay. Although I kind of like the dynamic that comes with, like, okay, can my team beat this fight versus can my team auto this fight? And, like, the way people think about efficiency gains on that basis. Because, like, you could have completely automated combat and then playing the game is, like, the process of fucking team building, etc. And this is where I get to bring up my problem with Fire Emblem Heroes, because Fire Emblem is, like, a franchise that I feel very strongly about enjoying. But, Heroes is a problem because it's about as, like, tactically deep as a fucking puddle. Because the game has been, like, shrunk down so that every map fits on a single screen. Units either, like, have 1, 2, or 3 move instead of, like, 5 to 9. And, like, because of that element of it, basically everything is like, alright, you stat check your units into the other units with, like, pretty minimal elements of positioning that certain teams render completely irrelevant anyway, with, like, skills like fucking reposition. And so it's like, okay, the game is about team building instead then. Like, maybe there's not the tactical depth there, but that means the focus is more about how to assemble, like, an effective composition and, like, take advantage of that environment. And that'd be great, except team building is primarily gated by your willingness to fucking pull. So if you don't fucking pull for everything you want, there's no gameplay. I don't know what the fuck that situation even was. Hey, there's the fucking Tales of series. We're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of our gacha game with another gacha game. I know it's not, like, literally that, but, like, the idea that they've now got 2 fucking games running, like, a year apart is just hilarious to me. Stop making phone games! Oh no. Oh, am I okay? Oh dear, that's very bad.
Thanks.
Me on my way to steal your race? Didn't even need to use the item, although having it to ward off attack certainly helped. Oh, Last Word. I fucking remember hearing about that. Not whether it was any good, but just, like, that it was there. FE multiplayer just can't work IMO. I remember playing fucking, Tactics Online on the old fucking, was it FE Universe forums? I don't remember where the fuck. And that was, like, super interesting, but without heavily modifying the formula. Like, okay, we're just gonna do the GBA games, but both sides of units are player controlled, and you just field 8 custom units or whatever. It is literally just like you fucking dance around, like, baiting attacks until someone miscalculates shit, and then it's just a slugfest. You spend like 40 turns with nobody engaging, and then everything happens at once. And then Wells actually has worked on some stuff with regards to FEMP, which is like an actual proper standalone multiplayer game, and whereas like Tactics Online was like played correspondence style and with custom characters, FEMP uses like established characters and is played real time, but makes some changes to the formula. Most notably, I think that, like, the idea of Fog of War and limited information changing the game drastically and making it more interesting in a player versus player context specifically. Advanced Wars by Web, right? Yeah, because Advanced War has fucking, like, actual multiplayer. This is my confession time that I never played more than 30 minutes of an Advance Wars game, and they are, like, top of my backlog right now. Like, big time. That and fucking Wargroove, although I heard Wargroove was, like, just okay. Frog says, I don't know if a single gacha in existence has worse power creep than Puzzle and Dragons. I know 2 things about Puzzle and Dragons. First, that the Ryu score Twitter, the like how many degrees of separation does this character have from Ryu, excludes Puzzle and Dragons specifically, like by name from the rules, because if Puzzle and Dragons is allowed to use as a link, then everything is linked to everything because of the number of collabs it has. And secondly, that like the fucking ability that some characters or teams have, where it literally just makes the board bigger and more complicated, is fucking awesome. Yeah, shit, maybe I gotta get into fucking Advance Wars next. Because it's another Insys game, right? But they drop the conceit of, like, fucking units that actually matter on a permanent basis. Like, everything is by design expendable. And I think that probably opens up the scope of strategy a fair amount, even if, like, I do like the way FE gets you attached to your characters in that way. Wow, it's Waifugate. Who the fuck is that person? You just get done with ADs. That has characters you have to evolve by sacrificing characters you only get from banner pulls. What the fuck? Yoko Taro? You can give one person on your friends list this banner unit, but in exchange you have to delete your account. I just woke up. Oh shit. You're actually fucking upside down on sleep then. Shit. Oh, fuck. Dude, pumping people into those yellow springs is so impactful, actually. Those are there specifically to kill your speed on entry. Okay, get me out of here. Hello! Did I get the rainbow? Does it matter? Okay, I got a decent speed capture off that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, now I shouldn't have fucking... I got scared. I got punked. Pretty close, though. I literally just, like, put my entire body onto the brake. Like, just fucking Izuna dropped it. Dumb. Wait till her last word is on the 3 stories so far is irritating. Second chapter split into 2 parts. The first was released alongside chapter 1, and once you get to the end of the first part, there's cliffhanger cutscene. Had to make it wait a few months. Chapter 3 seems to be the same way. Man.
Here we go.
If you control the rate at which content releases, shouldn't you be able to avoid cliffhangers? Because you know nobody likes them. If you put them into the game, you're literally just trying to, like, bait social media engagement or something. Ah, I hit it on the fucking best. Oh shit. Way too far inside.
Here we go.
Oh fuck. I should have just fucking hard braked. None of this clutch stuff. Okay.
Sorry.
Ah, not quite. Fuck. I thought I'd be able to straighten out in time, but not quite. And then, okay, so now chaos has happened. Is it time for extreme scum? Nah, like, I don't think I need to risk that.
Pretty good, right?
I think extreme scum would have been marginally faster, but... Alright. It's time to do the thing.
Oh, sorry.
Not adjust your television. Hellhorns have actually gotten worse than ever. Makes me real happy. Goodbye! There's no consistency in the volume. Oh shit. Get me out! I really thought I was just going to space there. Alright, last chance. Oh god, I missed the set though. Where'd my mind go? Who died? Come on! Ah! Holy shit. What a fucking finish. Where's my fucking... There you go. Alright. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Good night. Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.